Hello and welcome. So let's talk about this World Cup 2022 in Qatar. There's been so much controversy recently about corruptions, bribing with money for elections, for votes, and see, Qataris people, there's lots of rich and wealthy billionaires and all. They play with money and they are trying to buy all this football worker with money. The thing I don't understand is FIFA is allowing you know, this thing to happen because football, you know, without the fan, it's nothing. And football is one of the most beautiful sport in the world, and it's all been damaged. The image been damaged by all these corruptions, and the FIFA governing body is like a dictatorship type. They control everything, they suppress everything. you know it's just crazy. All this you have to understand. Beautiful architecture, stadiums, and beautiful skyscrapers, beautiful hotels, islands. All this been built by these slave laborers in Qatar. All these laborers, they came from India or Bangladesh, Philippines, Africa, Nepal, etc. All these laborers came to Qatar to make money for their families, and then when they come to Qatar, their passports are being confiscated and they are forced to work like a slave, or even worse, they were treated like an animals. It's just crazy. Qataris, they don't even play football. I've never seen a Qataris people kicking a football. And how did this FIFA is allowing this Qataris Qatar to host the World Cup? They have lots and lots of money from oil, petroleum, and then see, money is capturing, money is buying, money is manipulating all this thing. It's just not right. In Qatar, there's this Sharia law where you can't do anything about it. Women are suppressed and they have been brainwashed with stupid religion or stupid ideology. Men do, rich and wealthy men do whatever they wish to, and then the women are been, like a prisoner, caged inside a house. They are not allowed to walk in a public area without the burqa, which is stupid and looks ridiculous. Maybe when the World Cup is uh, host in Qatar, tourists and fans should break all these stupid Sharia laws and free prisoners, slaves, labor, the housemaids who are trapped there for decades, under their evil boss, and the monsters. They should live in prison, all these monsters. They talk about no drugs, no alcohol, no open face on in the public area, no half dress walking around, no kissing, public area. Laborers are treated like animals. Working conditions are horrendous. Most of them work for their families back home to feed them, to send their children to school, or to send their brothers, sisters to school and colleges. Housemaids are being harassed by rich and wealthy Arab owners. They've been sexually molested, and then the wife of those wealthy Arabs, they get jealous and they beat up the housemates again. So everything, every wrong things were put on these housemates. And all these victims are threatened not to speak out by the government. Most workers doing ordinary work in Qatar, you know, they are nobody. They have no human rights. They don't have any rights. They don't have any freedom. See, And all these workers are, all these laborers, housemaids from, poor Africa, Asian countries like Philippines, Nepal, Bangladesh, India. Since they came from those poor countries, these rich Arab wealthy owners, they just, treat them like animals, like slaves. On the other side, rich Arabs, they hire lots of prostitutes from Europe. You know, it just, they do whatever. Most of them, these Arab wealthy, millionaires, billionaires, they have sex with, prostitutes. They do whatever. The laws are for all these poor and ordinary people, and for them, there's no law. They do whatever. It's just, crazy. The poor and uneducated have no rights whatsoever, even the Arab citizens. All they have to do is follow Sharia laws. And all these, see, ordinary Arabs, Qataris, they have no freedom of speech. If they do something wrong, if they commit some crime, their hands will be cut off, or they will be hanged, or their head will be cut off. That's how it is in Qatar. FIFA is like, politics from poor countries, very corrupted, no transparency, and money control everything. We fans should do something to stop all this nonsense. It's destroying football image. Football, the most beautiful sports in the world that we love, being controlled by this dictator like FIFA. Are we gonna keep on spending money for all this nonsense? We fans, you know, are paying the money, are paying the price for all this selfish, controlling FIFA governing body, and to let these Qataris to host this World Cup. Now, all the stadiums, the roads, the highways, the islands, the hotels will be built by all these poor slave laborers from poor countries. It just don't make sense. Some people commit suicide. Lots of people are being dead from working too hard. They sweat, they suffer, and with their misery, all these skyscrapers are being built up in Qatar. They are being overworked, underpaid, and some are not even paid in this very horrible hot climate in Qatar. These people don't like independent women. Arab women are suppressed and brainwashed with this horrible religion ideology. And how the hell is FIFA allowing, something like that? Lots of people are being dead. Lots of people are about to die. And lots of people, many people, are suffering. They are trapped here. They can't get home. They are not getting paid. And they are being treated like animals. So Qatar, this World Cup is just doesn't make sense in every way. It does, it just don't make sense. So people, wake up, do something about it, because there are people who are crying, suffering. They have no hope whatsoever. It's like, stuck in this hole where there is only walls and the ceiling, and then you don't see any sky above. So people, raise your voice, do something, subscribe. We're gonna talk about these things more, which is happening around the world. And please comments below. That's about it for today. And I'll keep, posting videos.